Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Yes, I heard is big brain time because I totally forgot that I had my central speakers hooked up and not my headphones. So I definitely heard you from across the room here. Give me just a second. I'm still getting set up here. I was running some audio tests and yeah, all good. But yeah, hello and welcome to the channel. For those of you guys who are new, welcome. Like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Tell your friends so they're in the know, and leave your comments down below. We'll get started here momentarily. Just give me a moment to go ahead and shift my stuff from speakers to headsets. That way you guys don't hear, yeah, it's big brain time, in like super loud 3D 800 770p or anything. Oh. Listen, I don't know why my beer suddenly decided to explode and almost get on my phone. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. You have downloaded War Thunder. Have fun with that. I enjoyed War Thunder a lot, but I actually played World of Tanks quite a bit. I was a little mad because I'm doing a little bit better, Moondrop. Also, hello, Francisco. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. You know, we're all past the suffering and problems, but yeah, I really liked World of Tanks. It was a fun game, very enjoyable. We're just going to chat here for a little bit. Figured I'll give you guys a couple moments if you guys want to shoot the hoops and actually ask me all the questions you've been dying to know about me or anything before we really get started for the stream. I've already got everything good and up and going, but yeah, if you guys want to know some shit before we get into the stream, please let me know. We'll get started here in like 7-ish minutes. I figured I'd just start early and, you know, if people show up, we can have some quality you and I time. Yeah. Also, I guess I should put this up here. Did you choose Bulbasaur? I sure did choose Bulbasaur. Also, I guess I should put this out here, because I am sure some of you guys don't know. For any of you guys who are, like, new-ish to the channel and stuff, I'm not, like, a teenager. I know that I come across as a teenager sometimes, and if you guys ever saw me, I definitely do look, like, young. I definitely don't look my age, but I certainly look younger. I mean, you can go take a look at some of my pictures on there. I mean, I was just on my thing where, you know, Simone was like, "Is that your mom?" And I'm like, "No." But not really new. I know you're not new, Van. I'm just talking to everybody else who's out there. But yeah, for any of you guys who don't know, yeah, I am 35. So, there is that. I'm not like a young kid or anything. So if you guys ever hear me cracking open a beverage of fermented fruit juice or whatever, that's why. You know, I don't drink actually that often. I've kind of gotten out of the habit of drinking. It's an expensive thing to get into. And usually I do all my drinking at conventions, but that's about it. Yeah, if you guys ever run into me at a convention, yeah, feel free. I mean, as long as you're cool, try playing Castlevania. I actually really love Castlevania. I know it's not that old. I mean, so being as a Puerto Rican, it really isn't that old. My family routinely lives into the hundreds. So for me, like, 30 is like a third of the way through my life rather than, you know, like halfway for some people. So, yeah, I'm still super young. What was the piece of a chocolate bar? What was the price of a chocolate bar when I was 10? I actually can't recall, but I'm pretty sure it was super cheap. If I remember, chocolate bars were like maybe less than $1, like 95 cents, maybe 70 something. Like, candy hasn't really changed that much. Like, yeah, it can be expensive at a store, but really it's not that bad. You can actually make milk chocolate at home. It takes a little bit of effort, but yeah. Probably not going to a convention because you live across the pond. Hey, there are plenty of conventions in the UK. I mean, maybe one day I will get famous enough to go to a TwitchCon, because I believe that's in Amsterdamps. So, humans versus demons. If I had to choose a side... Hello, Simone. If I had to choose a side of humans versus demons... I don't know. It depends. What kind of demons are we talking? Are we talking, like, European demons? Are we talking, like, Eastern yokai? Are we talking, like, Chinese, Onis and stuff? Like, are we talking African demons? Like, what kind of demons are you referring to? Because there's a vastly different answer depending on where these things are and what mythology you're talking about. Vastly different. So, forest demons? Still the same thing. What forest? I need to know where they come from. I mean, humans... Yesterday got 2 T-Rexes and a Spino. Nice! Yeah, Spinos... I really like Spinos a lot. Spinos are pretty cool. We're just gonna chill for, like, another 3 minutes before we get into it, so... but yeah, Spinos are really cool. If you ever decide to breed, I guess you have 2 choices. Rexes or Spinos tend to be the boss dinosaurs that you use. If you're using Rexes and you have a nice male and female, you always want to go for the top level Rex and stuff. There's actually a really good video out there for breeding. I may go ahead and post it in the Discord, which I'll go ahead and make sure to post the Discord. Just remind me, guys, before I log off for today. Yeah, I'll post the Discord out there, but yeah. There's a really good breeding video, which I suggest. It's actually the video that got me started into breeding on Ark, and it's helped me out immensely. So, also, it comes down to if you breed for Spinos, if you decide to play Ark and you decide to go for all the expansions and everything, I will tell you, you are going to need to breed for Spinos rather than breed for Rexes. Because there is an expansion that doesn't allow you to take Rexes into it, that does allow you to take Spinos into it. So, Spinosauruses are better in the long run just because of that. Always bred for the grind, hatch an egg until you get max level that you can have, are one of the best. Yeah, I never really bred for max level. Max, here, I always had to tell people this because childhood girlfriend, her name is Sonia Burns. Sonia Burns. Huh. That's a pretty cool name, though. High level does not always mean good. I can tell you this, because let me give you a perfect example of this. I was breeding Giganotosauruses at 1135, or 1185, I don't remember. I will say 1135, because I don't remember exactly what it was. But Giganotosaurus is 1135 melee, right? Pretty strong. Pretty strong. I think there were like a few tiers under whatever the top tier breeder was doing at the time. These things could do whatever. These things could, like, crack through all kinds of stuff. But I had some of these things when I was breeding pop out with, like, level 411, which I think cap on official servers was, like, 450, so I couldn't really get there. They were 411 with absolute dumpster tier melee because I was going through the breeding process trying to pump up melee stats. So these things are absolute dumpster tier melee. But they're still out there at level 411, so they're only like 30-something away. So I threw them into the Alpha King Titan fight to get rid of them, and some of them survived. And I'm like, okay, you guys are dumpster, but whatever. Yeah, anyway. So high level does not always mean good. I actually had a lot of sleeper gigas that were under 200 that just had that 1135 melee absolute dominate things, but you would never know because they're such a low level, because I bred them with level 5s, and the average level came out to something super low. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the stream here. I just figured I'd go ahead and start early if you guys wanted to talk a little bit. If you guys ever want me to do a just chatting thing, maybe I should put that as a reward. What's my meaning about The Sims 4? What's my opinion about Sims 4? I have never played Sims. I can't say I really like it. It looks boring to me. No offense to anybody who plays Sims, but it just does not look like an entertaining, fun experience to me. So, oh, also, yeah, let's go ahead and hit this one up. I've got a prize when we finally hit 700 subs on YouTube. I've got a prize I'm going to go ahead and give out. I'm not going to... It's not a fucking cold. But I've got something I'll go ahead and give away on... once we hit 700, we'll go ahead and put everybody's stuff into there and see who see who can get the wonderful magical prize. Or maybe I'll go ahead and give it out to people. We'll figure it out when we get there. But yeah, anyway. So sub to YouTube. Sub to YouTube. Get your thing into the prize, and we'll have a stream specifically for that. And we'll put everybody's name on a wheel, and then we'll spin wheel and see what prizes we get. I think I'll end up doing like 5 giveaways or something. Your mom has more than 1,400 hours in Sims? Yeah, some people like Sims. I will say, The Sims is a great idea for people who are just buying a house and need to go ahead and model the house and decorate and figure out where everything is going to sit. Because you can build the house exactly to the schematics of whatever house you get, and then just furnish it and everything else and take a look at what you would like about it, what you wouldn't like about it, and stuff like that. So, I think The Sims 4 is really cool as an architectural tool. But, you know, aside from that... You lost your Snorlax and your Gloom to Koga? How my Rats is able to one-shot and spoke with Hyperfang? Because Rattata and Raticate are strong! But yeah, Koga. Koga's pretty nasty. I definitely... Koga... I mean, I lost my Raticate to the first guy in Koga's gym. So if that doesn't tell you what kind of nonsense that is, then... Alright. Here we go. It's time to start Lay Grind. We're starting the second... This is the second grinding arc. We're gonna swip Last Dancer up front. It's gonna be slow, but I think we'll be okay. Raticate's level 54. Yeah, I mean, Hyperfang's good. Did you check out the book? I saw a little bit of it. I don't know if I'd end up reading it. Like, but I saw it. The problem that I have with it is it just feels like... Books like that tend to go ahead and feel like some Jason and the Argonauts, Percy Jackson and the Olympians thing. And I can't say I'm a big fan of the formula of young hero finally finds their purpose in life, discovers friends, and goes on a great journey to grab MacGuffin to become the hero of legend. I'm not a big fan of that formula. You know, a young man, disowned by everybody, living in the streets, one day comes across a mysterious power given to him by destiny. Now, he finds his way through the forest of Lavanair, making his way through the volcanoes of Shiftevon, as he finds the destiny that has reached out for him. You know, it's kind of like one of those things, like, you can just pop those stories out of your head. You know, there was a young man floating through space. Unknown to him, he was an orphan sent from another planet, found by a group of farmers off in the distance on a lone planet called Earth. His destiny one day reaches out to him on his 14th birthday, where the aliens descend to reveal his true destiny, to grab the rings of Saturn. Like, you like Greek myths? I do. I actually do like Greek and Roman stories quite a bit. I spent a long time reading the Iliad and Homer's Odyssey, and I really like them. I think there's such a weird, like, pentameter, the way that they're written and everything, such a weird writing style, but I really enjoy that kind of stuff. Excuse me. Actually, do recommend this one book. It's called Drink Water or Else Something. Listen, I'm already drinking water. What do you mean? I'm already drinking water. Chill, chill. How you doing, chill? How's life? There's a Pokemon Presents tomorrow. If you're unlucky, they'll drop more games for you to Nuzlocke. I thought that already happened. I saw the Nintendo Directs, but I was like, why the fuck didn't they know Pokemon's in here? But, you know, I guess if there's a Pokemon Presents, yeah, let's see it. Listen, if they add more games, that's fine. I'm actually going... Okay, if you want to know something, I'm probably going to crack open my Scarlet and Violet and start playing it on my own time. And then, like, if you guys want to, like, friend code me or whatever, feel free. I'll put my stuff out there so you guys can. I don't really play my Switch too often, but I'll probably end up giving away all the Pokemon that I have before we go ahead and do Scarlet and Violet. So, the longer it takes for me to get to Scarlet and Violet, the more Pokemans you guys can get, and the more cool stuff you might get the opportunity to. Anyway, now that I have some of you guys as regular here's, we're going to be doing a giveaway here at 700 people, so make sure to tell your friends so we can get into this thing. And we'll figure out something to go ahead and give away. I'll have to go ahead and get some prizes. And no, I'm not going to tell anybody what the prizes are. But yes, we're going to use a little spinny wheel. And we're probably going to give away 5 different prizes. Anyway. So everybody has an equal opportunity to go ahead and get some stuff done. And we'll do a stream, and then we'll do the spins, and then people will get the stuff. So. Alright. Grind time. Just realized the run must have died. Yeah, that it did. It's all good. It died at Gengar and Crystal, so we're going through pretty fast. This is only like day 4 of the thing, so I can't say we're doing badly. It's just we're not doing great is all. Oh, yeah, let's just go for Azon time, how are you? I am doing alright. Hello, Jurianna, how are you? Yeah, also, now that I'm starting to get all the regulars in, once we hit 700, we're gonna be doing a giveaway, so, you know, tell your friends, tell your dogs, tell your parents. Let's get everybody in here so we can go ahead and do some giveaways of things at some point. Diglett Cave, yeah, we gotta do Diglett Cave here because Lapras is not strong enough to handle the second grind or the final grind spot. So we're gonna do Diglett Cave to get its XP up and stuff. Man, I hate that Hydro Pump misses so damn often. Almost there, let's go. Yeah, I'm hoping so. But here's the thing. We're not going to do it immediately because I've noticed that my channel has a tendency to go ahead and suddenly go ahead and get my numbers up to a thing to do a giveaway, and then suddenly they drop again because, you know, people are just like, I'm gonna get that prize. So, it's gonna take a couple days after we hit the number to do the thing, and I'll have to go get the stuff. We'll probably end up doing it, like, the week after we hit it, so. Good luck, keep up the endurance. Continue to remind you to drink water for no reason. Hey, listen, I got no problem with people telling me to be hydrated, you know? We're here to hydrate, not dihydrate, so. Yeah, plus I've been, like, the thing is, I've been drinking, like, so much water, and I'm still feeling, like, dehydrated. My chapped-ass lips, I've been looking like I could go ahead and sandpaper things. But yeah, I've been trying to drink so much water recently, and it just has not been working. Whatever, Diglett. Get in your hole. 18. Cool. We should be able to take out level 18 Diglets, I think. Or anything below 18, as long as you get the shot. Do you make money by Twitch ads? I mean, I do make money with Twitch ads. I am still an affiliate on Twitch, but, like, I don't think that I have any ads on there. I mean, if I do, please let me know, because I've definitely turned them off, and sometimes Twitch does turn them on. So yeah, let me know if Twitch ads do ever pop up. I try and make sure there are none, because everybody fucking hates ads, including myself. And the money is so minuscule from ads. I mean, I still have to report it for taxes, but the money is so minimal, it's not even worth it. At the beginning, that I don't know. I don't think I make... When you enter into a channel, you're gonna get ads regardless, unless somebody is a partner. And even then, I don't know if you get the ads or not, but... I think the ads in the beginning happen regardless. I don't have any say over that. I think pretty sure that's Twitch's policy. But if you get ads in, like, the middle of the stream, let me know. Because that's, yeah. I try not to go ahead and have ads. Nobody wants those. 19, nah. Yeah, these things are gonna be way too fast for me for super long time, so... Yeah, we're also not gonna be grinding Mon here. This is not a good place for us to grind stuff for the heavy hitters. Now we're on the other spot, but we need to get our low boy over here high enough to be able to do Cyclo Road. Trying to learn Mist? No. What's your... about Rebirth games? What do you mean, Rebirth games? I'm not sure I understand. Okay, I think level 18s and below I should be able to take. It's just not fast enough to take out level 19s and stuff. Games that you need to rebirth to unlock an area. Are you talking about something like Mabinogi, if you're familiar with that? Because I put several hundred hours into Mabinogi, for anybody who knows about that, but, yeah, that's the only game I can think of where you have to, like, rebirth to open areas, or starting stuff over like that. I don't think I've ever played another one that you have to start over something like that to unlock other areas. Or, you know, other things that you have to or can do. Alright, goodbye. Oh, why did I go for Sing? Of all things. And Growl? Man, I'm really making a big yuck here. Okay, so I'm faster than a level 15 Diglett. Probably. I could take out a level 22 if I use Surf, I think, because Surf is pretty damn strong. So So that's 2 15s, so that's pretty consistent. 3 15s. So we're at minimum faster than the bare minimum. Once we get to 35, I think we'll, once we get to 35, we'll be good, and that'll, that means it should be able to go ahead and take on some other stuff. We'll probably have to go take it to actually go fight some people. I don't know where, though. Good grind hopefully spawns there a God Diglett and an alien ship that are full of rare candies. Your Pokemon will grow to level 100 fast. Yeah, maybe there will be a... I hope there isn't a God Diglett in here, because I'll go ahead and get in here and it'll wipe my party, and then I'll have to start again. I think we're going pretty fast in comparison to last time, but, you know... That's because I have been liberally applying the, gotta go fast button. Gotta go fast! Persia would be a great option since Slash is so good in Gen 1. I think I have a... What's it called? I think I have a Meowth, maybe? Actually, you know what? Good question. I have caught such minimal Pokemon this time around. I have in my possession... Well, not a Rattata anymore. Rattata's dead. A Pidgey, Kakuna, Jigglypuff, Mankey, Geodude, Snorlax, and an Execute. And Lapras I got in Silphco, and then Magikarp I got on Route 4. Or, no, Route 3 was Jigglypuff, and then Route 4 was Magikarp. Yeah, hold on, let me actually write this down. Silphco was Lapras. And then Celadon was Abra. Yeah, I suppose it would be good. I mean, I usually end up getting rid of my flyer. You just noticed my Lapras name of Lap Dancer? In mind for future, because your team is looking great right now. Yeah, if I get a Meowth, I'll probably end up putting it in, because I've heard that Gen 1 Persian with Slash is fire. Alright, all we gotta do is surf from here on. I lose out in the speed game, so I gotta be careful about that. It looks like I can win at 18 and below, but... Yeah, Persian, remind me when we come across, when we get back to blue version, remind me about the whole Meowth Slash thing. Because it's kind of, I have a team setup comp that I usually end up using. Kadabra, Lapras, Snorlax, Gyarados. I don't know what to fill up the last two slots. I think one of them is usually a Cutmon to make sure I can get around. And then a flyer to make sure I can fly. But once I get to the end of the Elite Four, I don't really need the flyer. So the flyer just exists to get me around. You haven't named a thing? No, you have. I'm looking at my chart. You named something. I don't know what you named a thing, but your name is already slashed out here. You're gonna skedaddle. Good luck in the tunnel. Alright, SRB. Thanks for popping in. I mean, Bikini Easy, Macho, Jackie Chan, bye? Alright. Bye. Surf. If I had a little more HP, I might give it. Trying to learn Body Slam. Yes. Wow, goodbye. Body Slam is phenomenal. It's gonna be my go-to move for a long time. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe, like, Lapras Body Slam was a massive contender for great moves along with Bite. Because Body Slam had a high paralysis chance. And it just did a massive amount of damage. I don't think it was even related to the Pokemon's weight either. Man, that would have been really cool if it was, though. Heavier Pokemon do more damage. Or if you had a super, super light Pokemon, it could do, like... It could inflict some kind of, like, bleed damage or something, but that's not a thing. Playthrough with your girlfriend's dream team. All you gotta watch out for is rock. Uh-oh. Is it, like, big flyers and stuff like that? Simrel, it is not time to eat. You need to calm down. I know you're sitting there staring at me. Go. Go. I'm not gonna have you sit here staring at me. I will not be held hostage. Fire and flying types? Nice. Okay. I thought it was ground... Wait, are fire weak to ground as well? Or to rock as well? I thought it was only ground. Man, I'm so bad when it comes to, like, knowing shit about Pokemon. I don't know how the hell I call myself a Pokemon trainer. I mean, I don't, but... Alright, I think we can fight some of these other trainers along the way. Get out of here, Pidgey. Ground can't touch flying unless gravity is involved. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. That's right. You're playing on different versions and stuff. I know ground can't touch flying, but for fire, I just wasn't sure if it was I didn't realize it was weak to rock. Okay, we don't have any things here. The dungeon over there is done. Where do we have trainers that are left? I know we have some trainers that we have to go do. Let me go see if there's trainers anywhere. Oh, Cycling Road has trainers. Oh, but they have trainers that are... Yeah, that's why we're not going to Cycling Road yet, because I can't take it yet. It's not strong enough. That's why we're here in the cave. Because it's not ready to deal with the Cycling Road trainers. Fire's weak to ground as well. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize they were weak to rock. I mean, I guess it would make sense. But then on the other hand, if you heat a rock up enough... Yeah, I think I would probably have to really look through the entirety of the thing. I think what I'll end up doing is when we finally get to the end of... Can I take... I can take it. I almost couldn't take it. I almost had a serious problem there. I almost lost my Lapras. Because I was like, I can take it. And it was like, no, you can't. Man, this thing would have been so good for Silphco. Oh, hold on. I can go fight the first rocket thing. I forgot. They have, the rockets in the first hideout I can go do. And then fight Giovanni. We'll go do that when we hit the next level here. It fucking gets me. Grinding up levels find important, plus the power of friendship. Yeah, the power of friendship in later games is great. Power of friendship don't mean a beaver's hat in this one, but all right, time to go take Lapras to go deal with the game corner. With all those steps that you're taking. Yeah, maybe in the later ones, in these it doesn't do shit for me, so yeah, this is pretty good leveling at this point. I don't even know what the heck that was. Was that an escape rope? Too bad Return to Hidden Power don't exist anymore. They don't? I actually had no idea that they were taken out. I can assume Hidden Power was taken out due to it being too strong. Okay, let's just slowly get through because another Moonstone. Oh, that'll just take me back up. Yeah. There's a rare candy in here, but I can't remember where exactly it's at. Or maybe it's in the other one I'm thinking of, and I'm thinking of, the rare candy that's in, something else. Oh, I gotta go through a round, don't I? Yeah. Me and my homies hate spinning puzzles. Tons of moves removed in Gen 7 onward, especially in Gen 8 where it all started. Just go for surf, take it out. Don't want to get poisoned. Trying to learn Confuse Ray. I guess let's take out Sing for now. It's okay, but... Don't hate Gen 8 or not, just disappointed. Yeah, I wouldn't know any better, honestly, so... I have no hate for any of the future generations or anything. I'll talk. Take the elevator, see my boss. Okay. I need the key, though. No room for items. What do we get rid of? First, let me see what this one is. TM7. Horn Drill. Lap Dancer's the only one that could learn it. Maybe we should get rid of that Master Ball. Love the layout. Yeah, I really like the whole thing. It's just whenever we switch to new games, we're gonna get new stuff depending on what hardware it was actually on, so... Double Team... I think we'll get rid of Double Team. I really should sell it, but... Double Edge garbage is what that is. Oh, this is where the rare candy's at. Somewhere around here. If only we get a PC. Put all the TMs in the PC immediately. Yeah, but you know that's not how it works. Yeah, I don't remember where the thing is. I know it's around here somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. Maybe here? Is that it? Hey, it is. Perfect. Alright, now we can... Think we can navigate this thing at full speed? And not, like, hit... And not hit every single one of these things where we have to do this again and again? Okay, we'll just let's go slow, because I'm like, maybe I can hit it, but then I realize I probably can't. Is this the secret key? Skull Bash. No. Drazzy Hypno, not so much. Hypno's very strong, though. Hypno is extremely strong, though. I don't think we're ever going to use that Moonstone or this Nugget, to be honest. And Double Edge, I don't think we're ever going to use that, so let's get rid of it, too. And HP up to use it right now. Surf. Water gun. I forgot that we even had our Jackie Chan there. Razor Wind. Yeah, can we get rid of her Razor Wind? Wing attack, maybe? I mean, it counts as a flying move, right? Yeah, let's get rid of and put in Razor Wind. I have no idea if it's any good or not. So, we're gonna see if I did a really bad thing or no. Hold on, isn't there another rare candy around here somewhere? I think. Or something like that in a tree or in a corner or something. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Oh no. I like how this guy was like, oh no, I dropped the lift key. Just looks at me. Menacingly. We're just gonna gently go over one. Not three. There we go. Oh, shoot. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Sure did. Now I gotta do this all over again. God damn it. I hate this place. Using spinning in is the trick house? What's the trick house? I don't think I know what that is. Sounds interesting, though. It's 40. I think that's worth using it. Yeah. I assume it's something I will encounter at some point. What do we get rid of? I'd like to get rid of the antidote, but I know that's a super bad idea. Let's do it. Let's get rid of it. Iron. Iron is defense, and defense goes to Bikini Top. Optional way to battle and do puzzles in Gen 3. Oh, is that the one that has, like, the rotational battles and the really cool things? Like, all the other weird stuff? Where it, like, throws conditions and stuff at you? Thing was scary. We can probably just water gun our way through most of this, I think. Well, not you. I'm impressed that you got to me. Yeah, surf. 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 Hey, I got that Sylph Scope I needed. I don't need it anymore, but okay. Did Gen 3 justice? We're just gonna surf our way through the last of the dudes. Alright, that was pretty good leveling. It's good, that was a good option to wait until the end to use that to level. 33. We might be able to go ahead and actually level at the thing now. Let's try it. Let's check it out. Good job, Lapras. Yeah, Lapras will be doing the stuff. And Surf's fairly strong, so there's no reason, like, we should be able to just go through, I think, a lot of these dudes. Unless we come across, like, a Voltorb or something crazy. Of course, it would be poisoned. After I got rid of my, my thing. As soon as I get rid of my antidote, I get poisoned. Oh, these two already got taken out, so... Far left. Muck. I love it. Bicycle Gerber. Mankeys. Mankey. Machoke. Machop. Oh, did I already beat this guy? Oh, yeah. Oh, who are you? Surf. Coughing. Go for the slam. It does roughly the same amount of damage, at least for these. They're pretty tanky. 36? We got some dudas down here that we can go beat up. Yeah, there's some guys that I leave here. You're gonna go to sleep? Alright, Auntie. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully, we'll catch you again tomorrow. We'll be back by then. Fearow. We'll go for Surf. Body slam on the Spearow. Body slam the Spearow. Surf the bird. Body slam the Spearow. Dodrio. Ooh, pretty good one. We'll just surf it. Alright, that is everybody down here, so we can fly back up to Celadon now. Up in here, heal our stuff. Okay, I think we're good to start doing the grind here. Maybe. Looks like we're alright to start grinding in this area here. We don't have very many great moves, so we'll just have to rely on Surf to do most of the work. Body Slam occasionally. I don't know if Water Gun will take out the Spearows, so we'll test that out next one. Okay, cool. Water Gun works on the tiny dudes. This is good. Yeah, from here on, it's pure grind. Trying to learn Ice Beam. There it is. There's our boy. Get rid of Confuse Ray for... Oh, get rid of Water Gun for it. Or Confuse Ray. I've never found Confusion to be particularly good, so we'll get rid of Confusion there. Gives us another high-level set of attacks. Not in Gen 1. I feel like the opponents tend to go ahead and get off of the Confusion or get through it way too easily. Whenever I get hit with Confusion, it's the end of the world. Whenever they get hit with Confusion, they just look slightly dazed. Like somebody just gave them the wrong prescription of glasses, but they can only like one prescription off. So everything's like slightly off. Man, those Doduos though, some good XP. Alright, Ice Beams from here. Built a PC today, it's your... Oh, if you're about to go off on some things, I'm gonna let that one go. Sounds like you had that one ready to go. You were like, built a PC today. Copy paste! We'll go for the body slams. Well, congratulations on the new PC. I hope that it serves you well. I just, listen, like, I'm still in the process of learning a lot about PCs and stuff, and replacing parts. It's not that I'm not excited or happy for you or anything else, it's just that when you talk technical speak of parts, I don't know what you're saying sometimes. As in, I write it in Elder Shit, couldn't be... Astery type it? Now I get it, it's cool. I just don't know enough about computers to really appreciate, like, it. I'm in the process, like I said, of learning about it so I can upgrade our stuff, but yeah, we have a lot of other things, and I haven't had the time to, like, sit down and really... I think everything is good to level here. Yeah. think we'll start just going through all of my mons here. Yeah, that's all. It has nothing to do with not being excited or anything. It's just that, you know, I'm not the most savvy when it comes to, like, parts and stuff. Mind you, it only costs you $300. I know that's a damn good price. Good to hear that you want to upgrade. It's mainly because I'm trying to, like, I know that my computer is very mid, and it's not bad, but it could be better. And I think since a lot of the parts are upgrading, and since now that they're coming up with a new form of storage, and graphics cards, because they finally have a new metal to do it with, I think a lot of the stuff that I've always wanted is going to be on sale, so now I'll be able to go ahead and, now I'll be able to get the parts that I want for very cheap. You had most of the parts already, though? Ah. Yeah. I do not have a lot of them handy, so it'll just... I just have to get them as I go. Working on my budget, I can't exactly, you know, I've got a lot of, I could technically just go down and drop a couple thousand on something, but I'm also working towards getting a house, so I have to think about stuff like that. I can't just go out and go drop a whole bunch of money on something when I'm working on a down payment for a house. Only need to buy the power supply, processing, graphical unit, and the random. Ah, your power supply and your RAM. Gotcha. And the processor? Yeah, I know the Ryzens are pretty good. In my research, I've heard that they're pretty nice. Are you trying, like, what was your power supply that you went with? Because I'm not a big believer in future-proofing. I know that 1,000 feels kind of like a waste in terms of a power supply. I know a lot of people would say otherwise, and they would just rather spend the extra money, but, you know, electrical bleed is not exactly the greatest thing, and I feel like you have a better chance of shorting out your equipment with, extra electrical bleed. Ryzen's good value for the money. Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of the i9s. I think those are the big ones. 550, yeah, that should cover it. The only thing I've seen with 550s, I believe that they're just at the cusp of not being able to run, like, the modern stuff, and I think 600 or 650, I've heard, is usually the best to go with. Because 550, it seems like it's about to get outpaced. Build is only to host your home media? Ah, gotcha. Insos are just power hogs? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the way that Intel does, because when I was doing my research, I learned how the processors actually function. And when you're getting yourself at, like, an i5 or i7, a lot of times they are actually i9s, but the reason they're getting marketed as such is because the unit itself failed, and so they needed a way to go ahead and sell the other parts. Ryzen's good performance per dollar. Yeah, from what I've heard, a lot of people recommend it over other stuff, so... I guess Body Slam. Let's go with Headbutt. I think Headbutt should cover just about everything. Hyperfang. Did not cover Hyperfang. Both your systems are Ryzen. Yeah, we're probably going to end up switching over to a Ryzen, but the first thing we need to do is upgrade our graphics cards. These 1650s are not cutting it any longer. They're not terrible, but they're really outpaced by a lot of stuff nowadays, so... We're just gonna do the final stretch grind here. I think we're just gonna grind out to 60 and slam through everything. Are fine for the most part? Yeah, but I've noticed that, like, a lot of modern games, they're starting to slip, and they're not exactly covering what they should. So, and I figure, like, a lot of the parts are dropping to the point where I can do an upgrade for well under 1,000 for 2 systems. Is there a game you're trying to play that you can't? It's not that I can't play. I can play every game that I want. I just want to go ahead and have... I want to future-proof for games that are coming. Because I know that currently game systems are starting... The games are finally starting to outpace our hardware. Modern games lack optimization. Yeah, but that doesn't... Regardless if they're optimized or not, or whether they're using spaghetti code... It doesn't change the fact that I still have to compensate for the developers, like, you know, trashy spaghetti-o coding. So, if they make their code with alpha bits, I have no choice but to deal with it, right? 3060 with 2 systems would be perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, is, either going to a 3060. What exactly was I looking at? Because I'm pretty sure the 3060 was what I was looking at. Because they are dropping very quickly. And for the 2, I could be looking at anywhere between... Because the 1650 currently is, like, I think, like, less than 200. Where the 3060 would pretty much cover everything that I need to. I mean, shit, if I really want to go, I could go for the 4060 and throw it down. And 4060's prices are definitely dropping, so... Yeah, I think 4060s I can get them for roughly 300 to 400-ish, which wouldn't be too bad to go ahead and pull us up. I think it would take about 2 months total for us to get our systems done, mainly because one of my paychecks goes towards rent, the other paycheck is just disposable, whatever. So I still put stuff away on one check. But, yeah, so 600s. Yeah, but I saw that the 4060 would just be a future upgrade. I wouldn't have to replace a 4060 for at least a couple years. Sure. But I believe the power supplies that these things came with, I believe these came with 700, or 750 power supplies in them to begin with. So even if it's a big power draw, that's fine. I don't mind doing some upgrades. We have other stuff that we have to do anyway on them. But I'm aware there would be a little bit of a power hog. I don't think Jackie Chan is ready to go. You mean you would have to replace it for 5 to 7 years? No! I know that I would think I wouldn't have to replace it, but I'm thinking about 2 to 3 years. If you haven't been keeping up on, like, a lot of the newest technology that's happening, they're currently working on developing a new type of storage. So you know how they have... You've got your RAM for your random access, which you're mainly using for your short distance, and then you have your hard drives or your SSDs for your long-term storage, right? They're in the process of finally developing, because they now have the metals to do so, And when I mean developing, I mean like Stanford University, like Sun, you know, the people who actually do all the development and stuff. They're working on a liquid or a metal that allows it to transition its shape from either like more liquid or more solid, and it'll allow it to go ahead and access memory in different ways. So you'll have one memory storage system where instead of having to have the two sets, you'll be able to go ahead and transition this metal piece into either one or the other depending on what the computer needs, and it'll still be able to draw from both RAM and deep storage. So I may not know a lot about current technology, but I know a lot more about future technology. So I'm thinking ahead to stuff like that. I think let's get rid of Hydro Pump. It's like my worst fucking skill. I don't know why I kept it. It's like a very last-ditch effort kind of thing. Strong, but when it doesn't hit, it sucks. Tomorrow is Pokemon Day. What do you expect? What game will come out? Hope it's a Johto remake? I have no idea. I know people have told me the Pokemon drop. What's the metal? I have no idea. Not off the top of my head. But I'm sure if you look up new type of storage, or transitional storage or something like that, because it's supposed to act as both a short and a quick access and deep storage both at the same time. Or I can't remember what it is. I've got an article about it here somewhere. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Scientific American that covered it. And they are usually pretty on top of that kind of stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be some super expensive, like, thing either. So yeah, it's going to be expensive because it's a new tech, but it's not going to be an expensive metal that's completely out of anybody's grasp. Best part is, from what they were saying about it, is it works fairly well at room temperature. Which, you know, it doesn't need the same kind of heat sinks or dispensation or thermal paste and stuff to use it like some of the other things they've come up with. So it's still able to function without needing anywhere near as much power draw for stuff. Cystic magnetic recording, but I've not heard of it before. Laser storage. I've definitely heard of laser storage before, but I'm not a big fan of, like, I think they have it for, like, light crystal laser storage or something. I've seen some stuff about it before, but that's, like, super highly experimental stuff, and I don't trust a beam of light to, like, keep all my data. I mean, sure, FiOS works properly, but that's only when data's coming in or coming out. I don't see it being as a way to go ahead and store data permanently. Let's see. My bet is that they're gonna come up with some... It's gonna be some spin-off. I don't think they're gonna announce a main game, especially not after releasing a DLC. I think they still want people to buy their DLCs, so I'm gonna bet that they're gonna come out with some Pokemon spin-off. That's my prediction. Some Pokemon spin-off. You trust the nanometer rod to pull it? I mean, not really. I've had too many storages completely die on me to really trust any type of long-term storage whatsoever. I've had a lot of computer deaths, or a lot of storage deaths, and lost a lot of hard drives. You know, mind you, I come from the era where a lot of that... I come from the era of floppy disks, and then 3.5 floppies. So, I am used to data corruption and stuff like that, but... yeah, so I don't really trust a lot of long-term storage media that people say is some insert miracle thing here. Already pretty far in the first game, viewers hope. Be back to the same game in no time. Yeah, mainly because hard drives suck, though. Yeah, I mean, even solid-state drives kind of suck. That's kind of the reason why I have a very serious... external hard drive that comes with a massive warranty, like a 10-year warranty on it. Or magnetic tape. Man, you're going back in the day there. Magnetic tape. Jesus. If you really want super long-term storage, yeah, I may as well go back to fucking reel-to-reels. I mean, it's all ones and zeros getting flipped on a piece of paper anyway. I mean, there's not much difference between the magnetic tape and your regular old hard drive. It's all just flipping a 1 and 0 through to some magnetic process. I think we can just bite through, too. Plus, there's been so much data lost over the years, I feel like we'd be better off just finding a better way, more extended storage, but you know, companies are not going to do that. Companies design things to fail these days. Close to being caught up on One Piece. Nice. Yeah, one day I'll start watching One Piece again. One day. Yeah, I also hear that a lot of times when people go into One Piece and they start watching it and they start pushing their way through the entire thing, once they get to the end, they're all like, "Damn, that wasn't long enough. What? There's not enough One Piece. Where'd it all go?" And then having to go back to a once-a-week thing, where they wait for every episode, becomes excruciating. Apparently this is the only year to catch up with One Piece due to being in the final chapter now. Or final saga, something like that. Yeah, I've no idea. Haven't watched One Piece long enough to know whether it's the finals or not. Okay, switch to Lap Dancer. Yeah, I think Radicates will beat me out every time now. They'll get the priority off on me, I think. Shit. Didn't realize Body Slam wasn't gonna one-shot, so... I guess I better just go with Surf. Did I already see the new Avatar? Absolutely not. I have heard a lot of bad things about the new Netflix Avatar. I have heard a lot of terrible things about it. And I don't think I'm ready to subject myself to that. I thought it was really good. I was kind of upset that apparently they've just taken out all of the everything that made Avatar Avatar. Yeah, and I'm not usually a let me hear from another person's opinion and I'll make my thing based off of it, but some people whose opinions I really trust have definitely said it is, questionable. Just look with ice beams now. Alright, Bikini Top is next. Bikini Top is so quick to level, though. Mainly because, like... because it's the mid and not even a top, it's just... it has such a low XP threshold compared to everything else. Real need a death to removal. I guess. I've realized that it's already pretty devastating. Listen, how I've said it before is if somebody wants me to start over, I'll start over. At $100 a game, I will start over. No matter where I am at, even if I am at the very end, if somebody is willing to plop down $100 for every game that I'm sent back, I am willing to start over. seems pretty pricey, but that's what I figure my stuff is worth. Why do that when you can accidentally die? Yeah. Yep. I guess so. That I can. I could just accidentally die. But I'm sure once I start getting closer to Scarlet and Violet, I'm sure that idea is gonna become a little more a much closer close to the heart idea. How they want to attempt it. Sure, more and more people will be tempted by the idea of sending me all the way back to Gen 1. The closer that I get to Scarlet and Violet. So I'm sure somebody out there will be tempted. Macho Meg does have some good flying moves at this point. You're hungry. I don't know what to tell you about that. Maybe you should go get yourself some food. If you're hungry, maybe go get some chicken nuggies. Some tendies. You could potentially put that PC on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, that you could. I mean, people will pay for a quality PC. Just slap some RGBs on there. I suppose, me personally, I would love a sleeper setup. I would totally put a, when did you have to restart? I lost in Crystal. So I was 5 games in. I went into Morty's gym fairly decently prepared. And I just got hit with a very nasty series of hypnosis dream eaters that I just could not recover from. It was a real nasty death. A real slow, nasty death that went hypnosis, dream eater, dream eater, dream eater, hypnosis, dream eater, dream eater, dream eater. It was pretty bad. So. Yeah, my expertise is, when it comes to builds and stuff like that, I know way more about cars. I am much more of a gearhead than I am anything to do with computers. You know, I do know my way around a car. Just a lot of these cars nowadays, they're so electronic reliant that you can't do anything without hooking it up to the computer first. Otherwise, I do all my own maintenance. That's unlucky as fuck. Yeah, it happens, though. You know, that's why we're back here, but we're speeding through it. This is, I think, day 4 of Red version, so we're going to be spending a lot of time doing some real quick stuff through this. You're going to see a lot of super sped up gameplay. Because we're basically just getting to the point where this is what we're doing. headbutts. I'll get back in no time. Sleeper builds are awesome. Yeah, I learned the concepts of sleeper builds watching a lot of stuff on the drag strip. Howdy, not gonna be chatting much today because you also have to work on sewing project, leave it in the background, pop in occasionally. All right. Fortunately, you missed Diglett Cave. Actually, I had to do Diglett Cave earlier today because I had a Lapras that I needed to get up. So, Macho Make is still here. Yeah. We're on our... We haven't finished off all the gyms, but we're gonna do our final leveling stuff right now. Get it out of the way, so that way we can just slam through all the gyms at once, knock out the Elite Four all in one fell swoop. Rather than just keep coming back to grind again and again and again and again. And I'm sure some people will be like, but why would you go ahead and go over the level cap? And I'm just gonna be like, because I don't want to come back to this place again. But yeah, Macho Mix doing alright. This is pretty much, this is the second grind spot after Diglett Cave. This is what it turns into. Is, you know, Cycling Road. We're not doing Pokemon Mansion. It's too finicky. The XP is really good, but I don't feel like getting poisoned every 10 seconds or having to wait super long to get a, an encounter. Think Elite Four is today, tomorrow, or when? It depends on what the levels look like by the time we end stream today. Probably within the next 2 days. We're probably gonna knock out the Elite Four here within the next 2 days and then move on to Blue and do the exact same thing. Unless we have the same bullshit that happens where I get into the starting fight and then immediately get knocked out in, like, the very first fight of the game. Which would be stupid as fuck again. Like, I've literally never had that happen. That many crits and that many hits in, like, the very beginning of the game. I've never had that happen before. So it was completely out of left field. But yeah, I expect to be off of red within the next 2 days. Or I forgot this is technically run 3. Yeah, technically run 3 because run 2 was stupid. But yeah, we're just pretending this is run 2 because that was the most ridiculous thing I had ever seen in my life. we'll just forget about run 2. Run 2 hadn't even started. I didn't even have Pokeballs yet. Imagine having all top specs and an old fuck rusted office PC. Yeah, that's kind of what I think would be pretty cool. But more when I'm thinking of sleeper builds, you know, I think of a lot of cars and stuff. You know, that's where the whole concept of sleeper builds emerges, is from there. I actually wouldn't mind putting together a car myself. You know, I've got all the expertise. I've done all the car repairs. I'd really like getting a good old American muscle, or maybe even a decent European spec. But then if I'm gonna get a European car, you know, I would go ahead and get something that's over the top. Or maybe go ahead and get myself a smart car. Drop something ridiculous in there. Ironic that it happened on game 1. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. But it's alright. What's done is done. We're past it. I think we're gonna end up saving a lot of our rare candies for AOL. because it has one of the highest thresholds for leveling. I mean, technically all of them have pretty high thresholds. Snorlax, Gyarados, Lapras, they all have high thresholds for leveling, just because they're one phase. Does Lapras ever get an evolution? Does anybody know if Lapras ever gets an evolution or not? Or even a pre-evolution? I assume it doesn't. I assume it doesn't even get a Mega. Or not even a regional variant. Personally, I think what I would like to do is, I think I'd like to take the time to design a motorcycle, if anything. The only thing is I don't know enough about motorcycles to really push for a design for one. But I think a custom motorcycle would be super nice. Trying to learn Hyper Beam. Yeah, let's get rid of Hydro Pump. It's garbage. Did it Hyper Beam me? It did, it fucking mirror moved me and hyper beamed me. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, that's right. Hyper Beam! I had completely forgotten about it because we haven't used Hyper Beam in so long. It's been ages since we've used the Hyper Beam. Surf it. I feel like that would be a perfect shirt for this channel. If it ends up finally getting big. Oh, also, yeah, for anybody who's new or who's been here for a bit, guys, I completely forgot to mention, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do some type of giveaway once we do hit 700. I figure what we'll do is we'll probably end up doing giveaways every 100s until we get to the tattoo stream. I think it was like first day you showed up on stream like 80 days ago. Been here longer. Yeah, it's been a while, you know, since we did it. Since we first started on this whole journey. I mean, it's obviously going to be a lot longer. Give away what kind? Oh, that I'm not going to tell everybody because then everybody's going to show up. But yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway. I haven't told anybody what the prizes are. I gotta go get them. But yeah. Obviously, unless somebody wants me to physically send them something, I'd have to do it digitally, so more likely than not, they'd end up getting sent a code or something. But, you know, didn't hear it from me. To be fair, I did miss a lot of days. Started coming here during a Pokemon phase, kind of lost interest for a bit. Now you're into Pokemon again. Ah, it's alright. All good. I get it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. And, you know, a lot of people want the Clippets version of a Nuzlocke. They want to see the big edits with, you know, when I was want to find my Pokemon, they're always gone. We're beating up on random animals and the grass is long. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wanna beat that Pokemon to death. I wanna use that Hyper Beam. I wanna go ahead and show them that I'm a badass, if you know what I mean. Do. Cause I'm a Pokemon fighter. I'm fighting with my Pokemons. That's all they want, and they want the montage thing. They don't want to see any of the leveling. They just want the music with the Clippets, with the fucking Kids Bop soundtrack. That's what they want. It's reasonable. I'm sure most people aren't gonna give out their address for prizes. You'd be surprised. I've actually done giveaways in the past, and people definitely have given up their addresses and stuff. I mean, it comes with the double-edged sword that in order to give them their prize, I gotta put my address on it, too. And depending on where it goes, sometimes it's pretty hefty out of pocket, but yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the craziest thing. Listen, I don't remember half of the bullshit, like, songs that I come up with, so when you hear them, that's about it. You get to hear them the once unless someone decides to go ahead and clip them for prosperity's purpose. And most people, you know, most people don't tend to stick around and get the clips. So they just end up sitting in the middle of a stream, like 47 minutes and 32 seconds in, some great one-liner zinger awesome song that comes up and then just disappears into the ether because nobody clips it. You're gonna clip it? Can you clip things, like, after streams? Man, I know I can edit, but I don't think I've ever clipped anything off of anyone's stream. So. Oh, man. I'm so tired. Listen, I told you that it wasn't time yet, and you kept insisting on bugging me, and it still wasn't time. My dog's been trying to hold me hostage, and I don't negotiate with terrorists. It wasn't time for her to eat then, it's still not time to eat now. It'll be time to eat once in like half an hour or something. I just wanna go ahead and punch a Rattata straight in the face, 'cause it's using quick attack and I don't like that. I wanted to get the mace. We're gonna pepper spray the rat-a-ta. We're gonna kick it in the tail. We're gonna make sure that that rat-a-ta go visits the pair. It's gonna knock it out, throw it to the sea. Get that rat-a-ta away from me. Alright, I think those are good. At this point, Macho Mick is more like a backup, just in case some shit goes down. I feel like I just went through Punching Ratatas, the musical. Use that confusion. You better confuse that rat, confuse that bird. Use that confusion. You better use the little big words. Show them that. Oh, man! While you were gone, you missed the Ratata punching song. It was great. Since you've been gone, I blacked out for the first time. Now I'm back here in red, back in red. Don't you know, in Nuzlocke, that it's bound to go. Ugh. Man. This is like such a long frickin' grind here. Distant relatives. No, not distant relatives. Mr. Mick is so far apart from every other Ratata, they may as well be aliens. I guess we're up to psychics now. Far above. Far above me, he's so lovely, Mr. Mick. He's a Ratata that's far above, Mr. Mick. Using Hyperfang filled with love, he's so dreamy. Oh, man. I'm glad that I've got at least a decent modicum of musical talent. Oh yeah, fun little tidbit. A long time ago, Like, way back in, like, season 1 of, like, American Idol, I actually did a tryout for it. I wanted to go ahead and also, like, skip school one day to go try out for The Lion King because they were doing casting at that time. But, yeah. Unfortunately, I was too good a child and didn't want to go ahead and skip school for that. Gotta clip that soon. Round to go. And he stopped popping. Pulling horn drills to the top. And he started popping. He's gonna horn drill, not gonna stop. Cause he's a Nido King hero with stars in his eyes. Yeah. Trying to learn double edge. Are we going to get rid of a thing? No. It's not worth it. Accidentally losing a Mon for double edge is not worth it. Yeah, I like singing a lot. I've actually spent, like, the majority of my life singing in some capacity. Starting all the way back when I was a kid and I just liked singing for fun. And then I've been in choir most of my life. Or at least most of my student life I was in choir. I'm definitely not as strong a singer as I used to. Be. I could still belt out some chords and I'm pretty good at coming up with stuff on the fly. But I'm definitely not as strong a singer. But I do absolutely love singing. We went to 55 last time. We didn't have to go all the way to 60, right? We went to 55 to, like, finish off our stuff last time, right? I don't know if anybody remembers or not. Yeah, well, Ice Beam, but we're never gonna Hyper Beam on a Fearow, just in case that it hits and doesn't knock it out. Or if it misses and doesn't knock it out, then we're kind of SOL. Because then it'll Hyper Beam back on me. More of an instrumental person than a singer. You used to play piano, now you play guitar. I definitely played a bit of guitar back in the day. Here I am saying don't Hyper Beam the Fearow, and I immediately Hyper Beam it. I played a bit of guitar. My dad put quite a bit of investment into it. I tried to go ahead and play violin. But my violin teacher was a piece of fucking work, and I could not stand the guy. And he just pushed me away from violin so hard. Church's group, they have karaoke night soon. Think I'll be performing the Red Hot by the Chili Peppers. Funny tongue twister with a little melody. Here I am, completely not knowing what I'm doing because I'm reading the chat. Yeah, I am familiar. Red Hot Chili Peppers are pretty good songs to do for karaoke. Oh, we'll go for Bubble Beam first, over Ice Beam. I don't even remember, like, the last time that I've ever done any, like, singing in choirs and stuff. So I am a true baritone, if you're familiar with it or not. I don't know if you do singing parts and stuff, but, yeah, I am a true baritone. I fall into both tenor and bass notes. I can go as low as I need to, or as high, fill in the high notes when I need to. Though I had a bout of bronchitis that almost killed me a few years back, and I lost about an octave of my singing voice, about half. So what level am I aiming for? I thought 60 would be good, but I don't remember if we went to 55. That's why I was asking you guys if you remember if we did 55 on one of the goes, or if we went all the way to 60. Because I'm pretty sure on 55 I could pass through the Elite Four, but I just don't recall if that's where we were at. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure 55 would easily go through it, but... Especially because I still have, like, the rest of the gym bosses to go, I literally could just slap through it all. And just level from there. Between 55 and got impatient, went ahead, and then still had a little trouble. Yeah. But I think I'll end up 55, should probably be where I sit. I don't think I'll have too much trouble at 55. Maybe once or twice, but as long as we don't lose some of our core members, we should be okay. And with double ice glocks, I think we're fine. No hydro pump. Yeah, I think double ice glocks should pretty much take care of whatever we need to. By a little, I meant little to none. Well, usually I end up putting, I end up assuming that I'm going to need a lot more ice beams than I do, and I use PP ups on the ice beams, but I think with 10 ice beams and body slams and hyper beams and all of that, I think I am A-okay to just slam through it once we get everybody to a working range of 55. Even 54, because we still have other gyms that I need to accomplish. Like, I'm sure that Gyarados is going to be doing all of Blaine's gym. We just need everybody above 55 there, or everybody above 51 that we're actually going to use, at the very minimum. Since a weakness exploit can easily overcome a 5-level difference. For most things. For most things. God, can you imagine how long this would take? Let's see if you can remember this one. What color is Jack Black's grandfather's gallbladder? Oh, shoot. I believe you even told me that we found out what color it was. Oh, God. Is it black? That's gonna be wrong, I'm sure. Is it black? Is it red? Is it blue? Is it slightly orange? Is it yellow or is it razzmatazz? Is it white? Is it pink? Is it yellow tinkamarink? Is it toxic watermelon waterfall? Or is it all of the colors? Is it rainbows too? Is it white and yellow and red, indigo and orange, purple and blue? Don't mind me. It rhymes with blue, with grayish blue. Timbuktu. Is it the color of Timbuktu? Alright, let me feed my dog because she is going to, like, explode if I let her sit here any longer. You've probably heard her going off in the background, and I'm just like, dog, it wasn't time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it technicolored? I'm away from my PC right now feeding my dog, so if you have answered, I am not present. Answer. It's grayish blue with an accent. It's a trick question. Guess the color concept that exists in the... Oh. Guess the color's concept of the existence of the location of Timbuk. You swatting bugs or what? No, I'm not swatting bugs. Not swatting bugs. I'm just capping thugs. Spitting out the rhymes, because you know I'm a lug. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rap. Oh, it's the Pokemon bat. Yeah, we're gonna do a thing. Hit it with the rhythm, hit it with the ting. Pop, pop. That is the noise. Yeah, words. Everybody's favorite. Don't mind me, I'm stupid. Alright. I think this'll probably be our, Ooh, I can take it out with the water guns? Heck yeah. This might be our last round for today. Which means, most likely, we will probably... at the rate we're going, we will probably end up doing Elite Four tomorrow. More likely than not. I'm a lug? Yeah, I'm a big old lug, taking nuts off the car. Gotta do things and we gotta go far. Just like a lug wrench, pulling up stuff, pulling off the metal just enough. Take off the tire, put on a new one. Leave for tomorrow, cool, yeah. I feel like maybe there should be a country song about how to change your tire, or how to, like, replace your brakes. How to push in your calipers gently. I don't know why country, it just felt like the proper place to put it. Gotta find mine, Jack, gotta... Oh, oh. The emojis represented Luigi, but you couldn't see them the same way I could. You're on another device. Yeah, Flan disguise, cap green. That's what I see on my side. Flan man, cap green. Actually, I'm fairly curious if there's any dudes I haven't... Ooh. Yeah, there's a dude I haven't fought here. Okay. That's it? Oh, I know where there's some dudes I haven't fought, but we're absolutely not going to fight them. That's a bad spot. There is a place I know where some dudes are at. But we're not fighting them. Could end up one-shotting my stuff, and that's not good. This is a lot shorter than I remember it being. Maybe it's because I'm going so fast. There's no mustache emoji, so you use the mustache guy. Hat for green clothes, spaghetti, because it's a me. Oh, that definitely looks like flan, not spaghetti. I'm over here dropping it. Level 50, yeah, we done's do's it. Dumb or something, I have no idea what flan even is, not gonna lie. Oh, it's like a sweet dessert dish with caramel topping. Have you ever seen that thing that looks like it looks like yellow pudding in a cup upside down? It has like a brown top to it. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but like, if you've seen it, then you'll know exactly what it is. Kind of like a caramel dessert dish. Hey, 49, that means this thing might actually hit 50. Oh. Yeah, I've seen that. Thought it was called, like, custard. Yeah, it depends on where it's at. A flan is the Latino version. It's a very specific one. But yeah, it's kind of a custard in terms of the type of dish that it is, so made that dish an inconspicuous amount of times in Cooking Mama. That's funny. I've never played Cooking Mama, but I have seen people do speed runs of Cooking Mama, and I think it is the most hilarious thing. There's some speed runs, I think, out there that just make me cackle. And Cooking Mama speedruns are just make me laugh so much. Trauma Center speedruns make me feel super anxious. Funnily enough, The Hobbit is a really fun speedrun to watch. I don't know if anybody has, like, a favorite speedrun, but I really like Metal Gear speedruns. Those are always pretty fun. Require a lot of technical precision. Oh, okay, I guess I started sleeping. Oh my god, I did it again! Once I tried to speedrun an obscure Weeb exercise game based on Nick Jr. characters, couldn't even get the record. Well, since you mentioned exercise things, I do intend to, at some point, probably sometime, go for the record in, what's it called? In... what is it, Ring Fit? I would like to try going for the speed record in Ring Fit, because it looks crazy. I don't know if you've ever seen the speed run for Ring Fit. It is something else. Really like the new Super Mario Brothers Wii speed because the game is simple. Regular playthrough, the game is hours long, but a glitchless speed run, 20 minutes. I want to go for Ring Fit because it is a true test of endurance. It's a game that, sure, you can get good at, and there are ways to get better at it, but the only way to truly get better at Ring Fit is to get fit. Like, you just physically have to be stronger to get through the game faster. You physically just have to have more endurance to get through it. And I think that's a cool concept. A game where you have to, like, you have to truly put your body to its limits to try and get through. It sounds amazing. So, yeah, I think at some point I am going to try going for a Ring Fit world record. I think I will spend a year practicing and going for the world record. Yeah, like, hold on, I gotta look up the speedrun times. The speedrun times are stupidly long. Let me take a look. Ring Fit. Okay, so the speed record for any percent on Ring Fit is currently 10 hours and 44 minutes. It was set 7 months ago from a digital version. A 100% world speed run is 19 hours and 51 minutes. So it's like, I wouldn't even say it's a speed run. It is like It's a test of endurance. Never played it or even seen gameplay, so I wonder how you'll play it. I've only played Wii Fit. The game has no ending. So I don't know how Ring... Yeah, it's Ring Fit has, like, levels and everything. It has a storyline and it has an ending to it. So it has a whole campaign mode that goes along with it. But you basically strap one of the controllers to your legs, and you put one of the controllers in the Pilates wheel. And it's all about exercise. So if you have a moment, or if you have a couple bits, I would 100% take a moment to go check out Ring Fit. And a new guide for Stanley Parable. Beat the Ring. I'm actually looking at somebody. It gave me a notice that somebody beat the world record for multitask mode. Restricted percentage. Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of the stuff there, but... You have a few records in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, Ring Fit is it's physical exercise. So it's not just you're playing the game. You physically have to do the exercises. You have to do the crunches. You have to do the sit-ups. You have to go ahead and do the rowing maneuvers and such. So the limit to the speed run is how fit you physically are, or how capable you are of doing long endurance runs. That's the limit to Ring Fit. It's about knowing the game and being able to go ahead and physically endure doing something for 10-something hours. Yeah, Ring Fit is that's a game that I would love to see, like, a speed record run race for, where a whole bunch of people are playing Ring Fit, all trying to beat each other for a speed run record. That would be a fun thing to watch. A 14-hour grueling marathon of working out. Sounds very intense. Oh, yeah, it's if you watch the things, like, the first time I ever saw it, I think the first time I saw it was somebody doing a 24-hour run of the game. They finished it in 24 hours, and then I saw someone finally, like, cut it down to 18, and then cut it down to, like, 17, and slowly it's been getting cut, like, hour by hour. Bless me. Hello, Demon Pumpkin. We're almost about done with our with today's grind here. We'll probably be doing the Elite Four tomorrow. Yeah, at the rate we're going. Can't even imagine how Starview would be at the exit. Yeah. Yeah, like, that's something you'd have to have somebody standing by to actually stop your timers and stuff, because you wouldn't be able to physically do it yourself. Alright. I think that is what we're going to call for today here. What was that? Bless you. I'm sorry. I know I sneezed like a snuffleupagus. I can't help it, guys. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and call it for today. If you are new to the channel, like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. Tell your friends so they're in the know. Leave your comments down below. All of that good stuff. and just barely missing the top 3 would be tragic? Yeah, let's take a look. I'm actually super curious at what the top speed runs for it are. Because I'm pretty sure that, let's see, I know I'm actually following it so that I hear it. So, the top 3 are 10 hours and 44 minutes and 13 seconds, 11 hours, 29 minutes and 25 seconds, and 12 hours and 5 minutes even. And the top 3 was set 3 years ago. So, like, yeah, pretty big stuff there. Anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and be back again tomorrow. You guys have a fantastic night. And, yeah, until I see you all again, stay golden.